As we're moving into the next generation of parents looking at VNS therapy for their children, and y'all are discussing that with them as advocates of VNS therapy, what are some concerns that you address whenever you're talking to those parents who are curious about VNS therapy?
So one of the most frequent things I hear from other parents is that, wow, surgery, that seems very extreme. I'm not sure if we want to do that. But for us, what we were experiencing was already quite extreme. We were using a variety of different medications. The doctors were kind of reaching for medications and looking for other things that they could use, consulting with other doctors. And I think just hearing from a parent that's been through it, now that I've seen the improvement in my child, I would absolutely do it sooner if I could.
I think the extreme is probably the biggest question I get. And I think the way I address it for our family is, well, let me tell you how extreme our life has been up to now. And I think when they're able to relate to what you were going through, because at that moment they're seeing your kid live their life. They don't know what it was like before. And when you have that conversation and they hear it, and then they see your child interacting with their child and explaining, it's one thing to tell the parent and to kind of get them to understand why it worked for our family. It's another thing to watch their child interact with their peer. And that's probably one of the biggest things. I had a conversation with a parent 2 weeks ago, and she said, hey, can Bella reach out to my daughter? And I said, absolutely. I said, here's Bella's number, I'll let Bella know. And I think while we're advocating and talking to the parents, the reality of it is that sometimes it's the patients that need to understand that it's okay. You're not going to be different. You may be better. And I think the other thing that I'm constantly saying is, while it worked for our family, it's not a guarantee for everyone. But definitely, if you think it can help, talk to your healthcare provider. See if they're willing to give you more information. See if they can point you to other families, because it may not be our family that you connect with that story relates to, but Lindsay's or Larry's, your family may connect to people that we can't. So absolutely talk to other families, talk to your caregivers or your health providers. And I think that's the biggest thing for me is making sure that they have the knowledge that we didn't have.